Hello, Opa Felix. Can you hear my voice? Oh, can you listen to the voice of the song now? Oh, means I stop. Check. Hello, Opa Felix.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to our program. So glad to meet you here, sir.
Yeah. Glad to meet you. Yeah.
Okay. How is it in South Korea? What time is it now then?
Oh, it's 3 in the afternoon. Yes.
Oh, 3 in the afternoon. So
yeah.
we have
2 hours ahead. Yes.
One hour ahead. Okay.
I think. Yeah.
I guess many of us would like to practice our Korean language.
Oh,
Ayo.
really?
안녕하세요.
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 Ibu Fitri, would you like to practice your Korean language? Bu Fitri is our moderator for today's discussion. Bu Fitri, hello. Your voice is unmute. You should unmute your microphone. Microphone, please, Bu Fitri. Check. Hello, Bu Fitri. Hello. Check.
Hello. Hello. Sophie. Hello, Mr. Felix.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Nice
Good afternoon from Indonesia.
Yeah. Thank you. Good afternoon. Yeah. From
I'm
Korea.
Ibu Eva. I'm a big fan of Korean movie.
Oh, really? Oh,
me too.
What about you? A native Koreans, do you also like your Korean drama?
Oh yes. I like my Korean drama very much. Yes.
Okay. What is your favorite drama nowadays?
Maybe a year ago. I forgot the name. Mr. Sunshine. Have you ever seen Mr. Sunshine?
Mr.
Sunshine. Oh.
Yeah. A lot of friends here talking about Mr. Sunshine, but I think it is in my waiting list.
Really?
my waiting list Korean drama.
Or Itaewon Class, or yes, many good dramas these days. Yes, I enjoyed my Korean drama. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Sunshine is the one. It is not a new drama. I think I ever watched that. The one with
back in the old days. Yeah,
history. Yeah. I think I saw it.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s.
Yeah, I watched this.
Yes.
The Japanese.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that Korean drama.
Japan. Yes, right.
I cried hard. I cried a river watching that movie.
Right,
because it's a sad ending.
Yeah.
A sad ending movie.
There was a sad ending.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Bu Eva, we move to Bollywood.
Let's move
Vivek,
to Bollywood.
Arya, hello.
Bollywood.
Mr. Vivek.
Hollywood, Bollywood, right?
Bollywood.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Hello everyone, good morning to all of you.
Hello, brother Vivek.
This is Vivek Arya from India.
What should I call you, Vivek or Malik or Arya?
Vivek Arya.
Vivek Arya.
Yeah.
Vivek Arya.
Yeah.
Ibu Eva,
Yes.
we had some chat with brother Vivek about what is the name of the most peaceful town in your country? The last time I asked you.
Haridwar.
Huh?
Haridwar.
Monroville. What is that? The most peaceful town. You said about 60 kilometers away from your town.
Dehradun, Mussoorie. It is Mussoorie, very beautiful place. It is from 60 kilometers from my town.
Yeah. What is that? The name?
Mussoorie. That is
Mussoorie.
Yeah, exactly.
Weva, I think we should plan the trip to go there together.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Hopefully,
Welcome to all
we
of
have,
you.
of course. I would like to visit India, Bangladesh,
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
South
And
Korea,
Korea the most.
for the world.
For
Welcome to all
plastic
of you here, ma'am.
for plastic surgery in Korea.
I don't think so. I don't think so. It will cost a lot of money.
Oh, you don't have to. You don't have to. Yes.
Ma'am, don't
Even
worry
though
about
I
money.
need, even though
I
I
will
need
take care of
any-
everything here.
Yeah, even
Don't
though I
take
need
any
any,
tension
but
regarding money.
I
I
don't
will
think so.
take care of
I'm afraid
everything.
of needles, moreover knife.
Yes, brother Vivek, what is that?
Sorry.
Yes.
What is that? You want to prepare everything for us when we visit India, right?
So sorry, I'm not getting your voice properly.
I mean, you said that you would like to prepare everything when we visit India,
Yeah,
Prepare
yeah, sir.
everything.
Yeah, sir.
such as the ticket, hotel.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Really?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
That's
Really,
a joke,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
It's not a joke, sir. Really. I will arrange everything.
You're so
Actually,
kind. You're
I'm
so
also
kind.
working for some social service in India.
Oh yeah.
We are also working for minorities, poor children, poor students. I'm working in a government university, but apart from this, I'm working for the poor children, poor students, even for minorities, where we are providing fooding, medical camp, arranging medical camps, providing free coachings for competitive exams and etc.
Is it
Yeah,
volunteer,
you're so
something like
kind.
that? No. Volunteer?
Sorry.
No. Volunteer?
Sorry.
Volunteer?
No,
Volunteer?
volunteer. Actually, this is my organization which I have started during my engineering time. It is almost 10
Oh.
years. I started in 2010.
Well, you are so great.
Yeah.
What a
Okay.
kind.
Don't forget
So
to plan to visit India. Now we come to Bangladesh. Hello, brother Razu. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Assalamualaikum everyone.
Waalaikumsalam, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are
Ibu,
you?
we are fine, of course. Can't wait to enjoy your session later. Okay, Bu Eva, would you like to ask some question to our brother Razu from? He's a great man because he works in startup. What do you call us that startup?
Startup community Bangladesh.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Uh,
What does that startup work into?
Support.
Actually, we are working on innovation basis and technology oriented, and that may be education sector, health sector, and any other sector. We are nursing startups. We are nursing entrepreneurs. We are accelerating entrepreneurship ecosystem culture in Bangladesh. This is our main objective. And I'm a graduate student of Comilla University, which is in Bangladesh. And I'm working for my society to make it peace and harmonious, and working as a leader to make a Bangladesh, to make a entrepreneurship ecosystem culture, and to implement SDG in Bangladesh.
You have such kind of organization, no?
Yeah, I'm working. I'm working so many organizations and startup. I'm the founder of Startup Community Bangladesh.
Wow.
And we are working since the pandemic situation. We are motivating youngsters to not looking for the jobs, to create the jobs, to reducing the unemployment in Bangladesh. And we are globally connected, so many organizations in USA, Australia, and they're associated with us, and they're mentoring us. And recently, we have joined Kolkata Venture. Vivek. Kolkata Venture.
Calcutta.
And we are joined with a venture capital from Malaysia, and recently we are connected with you. And
did you ever work with Indonesian?
Yeah, we're looking forward to, and in future we will work with Indonesia.
Okay, I mean,
Connection with you. This is the opening. Just and later we'll work more. Okay.
We are so
So,
pleased to welcome you to
Hello.
Indonesia, especially to our campus.
okay, thank you.
Opa Felix, Brother Razu, and Brother Vivek, we would like to welcome you to, especially to our campus here, State Islamic Institute of Madura.
Also to Mr. Ghufran.
Mr.
Welcome
Ghufran,
to our
yes.
lecture talk. Mr. Ghufran is one of our English lecturer here in IAIN Madura.
Assalamualaikum, Ghufran.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you three.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Trey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So, nice to meet you, everyone. I'm very excited to listen, to hear something from you. I'm really excited today. So many smart people before me.
Thank you, thank you. So make sure that our cooperation is not end this session only, but we can do different cooperation later.
Sure.
Especially to brother, to Opa Felix, Brother Razu, and Brother Vivek, I think we can do some collaboration and cooperation how to make a better life. Thank you very much. Ibu, could we start the session, Bu Eva?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start our session by allowing to Ibu Fitriyah Rahmawati as the moderator of our session today. Bu Fitri.
Okay, thank you, Pak Wafi, for the time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the program, the lecture talk 2020 is about to start. And I think I don't need to check the speakers because the speakers are already in the room. So let's start the discussion in the lecture talk 2020 this afternoon. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, all participants of Lecture Talk Series 2020, especially all distinguished speakers who come from 4 countries, such as India, Bangladesh, South Korea, and Indonesia. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. I would like to invite you to send our greatest gratitude to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for His blessings and mercy for us, so we can join the program in this afternoon lecture talk series organized by language unit of IAIN Madura, and this is the 5th. Salawat and salam be always upon our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alaih. Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Fitri. I'm a moderator of today's program, and I will guide the discussion in this afternoon. And in this occasion, I would like to say thank you for all language unit crew, especially Bu Eva, and also Pak Wafi for inviting me, for choosing me as a moderator today. It's a great honor for me. And I would like to welcome you, dear all speakers and participants that already joined the lecture talk series this afternoon. For your information, the lecture talk series, to join the lecture talk series this afternoon, the participants can join the Zoom meeting platform. Or if you have any trouble with your Zoom, you may stay tuned in our YouTube channel of UPT Bahasa IAIN Madura. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the present lecture talk series this afternoon, we will talk about universality, minority and majority. It is an interesting topic because in our daily life, in our society, there must be a minority and majority, such as in terms of religion, race, ethnicity, economy, morality, and politics, maybe, etc. And it cannot be rejected that there must be a gap between the minority and majority, and sometimes it leads to conflict or clash. And in this afternoon, we have 4 speakers that will talk about this. And it will be fascinating to know other cultures and also habits and also how they foster the tolerance within society and also how they live together in harmony within a multicultural society. There are Mr. Felix Jaeeyun from South Korea, Mr. Vivek Arya from India, and Nazmul Hasan Razu from Bangladesh, and the last is Mr. A.Ghufran Ferdiant from Indonesia. Dear ladies and gentlemen, let's begin the discussion this afternoon by reciting Al-Fatiha. Wish that the program will run very well. Ala hadhihi niyah Al-Fatiha. Okay, thank you very much. Here we go. For all participants, let's start the discussions. And for all participants, if you have any questions in line with what have said by the speakers, you can state your questions in the chat box, or maybe in the last sessions you can ask directly to the speaker. Okay, for the first speaker, for the first session, I would like to invite the first speaker. He is Mr. Felix Jaeeyun, from Hanbith High School, South Korea. Hello, good afternoon, Felix.
Good afternoon.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. It's a perfect time for me to practice a little bit my.
Yes, of course.
Okay, glad to see you this afternoon, Mr. Felix.
Yeah.
Okay. It cannot be rejected that many of us is Korean drama lovers, as Ibu Eva and me myself. So we can take slight information or knowledge in line with how Korean people be like. And it is the perfect time to know more about Korea, and it's the time for Mr. Felix.
Okay. Yeah.
Or I can call you as Pak Wafi said, Opa Felix.
Oh, yeah. The Opa means brother, like big brother. So it's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
So should we start my presentation?
Okay, this is the time for you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to be with you, great people, and I'm very honored to be here. Have time to talk to you with a subject. Okay, let me share my presentation. Can I share?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. All right. I can share it. All right. Okay. The subject: minority and majority. How do they live in harmony? Okay. Well, let me introduce myself again first. I'm from Korea, and I'm a teacher. I'm working for Hanbith High School, and I'm also an advisor of a student club, Hanbith INECO. INECO is an abbreviation for International Exchange and Cooperation. My name is Yang Jaeeyun. In Korea, surname is placed in the first part of the name, so Jaeeyun is my given name. Let me tell you the details of my name. The meaning of my name is quite interesting. Jae means Prime Minister. It's big, isn't it? Yeah.
Great.
The last part of my name is much more than this. Un means silver. So I would say power and money is the meaning of my name. Do you like it? Yeah. I like it very much. Yeah.
Amazing.
So I think those are the good things for the people who wants to make the world better. Yeah, I think they are. However, you know, I've lived my life that is nothing to do with this. And my English name, Felix, is my another name. I'm a Catholic believer, and Felix is my baptismal name. So I was born with the two names, Jaeeyun and Felix. Here is the interesting part of the story. Do you know the meaning of my baptismal name? Felix, originally, Felix is originated from Latin. Felix means happiness. When I knew the meaning of my name, I thought I found the balance between the two names. I think myself is completed with my baptismal name, Felix. Actually, in terms of the pronunciation, it goes well with my Korean name too. So I put my baptismal name in the first part of my name. Then the balance is completed when happiness is followed by power and money. It is the first story that I want to tell you today. So now you can call me Felix Jaeeyun. I know it's hard for you to pronounce my Korean name properly, so you can call me just Felix. But if you dare to try to speak like a Korean, yes, please call me Jaeeyun. All right, let's go back to the theme of today, harmony. Harmony is one of my favorite English words. I like the words started with the letter H. Happiness, the word I told you right before. Health, a very important thing that we have realized, especially in the time of COVID-19. And harmony, the word of balance and the word of freedom from being together, especially being with the differences. As a teacher, to make harmony and to let my students know the value of harmony, I started working on the field of international exchange education. After dedicating myself as a teacher in this field, the first thing I try is making a relationship for a school in China. The Chinese school I try to make a relationship with my school is a school for Korean Chinese. We call Korean Chinese people Joseon. Speak honestly, most Korean people don't like Joseonju because of some reasons. And needless to say, there are negative stereotypes and prejudice. It's too complicated to tell you the details. For more detailed explanation, I need much more time than I'm given today. So let me go back to my story. Even though there are stereotypes and prejudice, I'd like to make a relationship between my school and the Chinese school, that is for Joseonjuk students. Their grandparents and the fathers of their grandparents go to China from Korea in the time of Japanese ruling period. Their heritage is Korean for sure, but they are now Chinese. We have some common, but we are still different. That's why I try to make a relationship with the school, understanding the differences based on the common. Thinking about myself back in the day, it seems that I dreamed to make harmony like this. And you know, the dream made come true. This is the picture taken in China, celebrating the friendship we made. When I met them and had talked with them, having time to understand the differences and to find the common, I was able to find the greatness that they have and find the value of harmony, being together. They are different, but we have many things in common as well. And the things we have in common started to make the value of harmony. In other words, the differences we have can be the things that make our harmony. And the harmony we found can be the milestone or the cornerstone for the happiness. Harmony that can be found from the differences, and the differences based on the value of harmony leads to our happiness. That is my realization while working on making the first relationship for international exchange. This is the second story of today. From this first experience making relationship to people in China, I was able to make sure that the value of international exchange education can make the students grow to be giant to make the world better. And therefore, I like to deliver this value to my students. Since I found the value of harmony by connecting people, I started design my education by connecting people and sharing the value we found. Let me tell you briefly about connecting people I have experienced as a teacher. By connecting people, students are given the chances of communicating to the world, and eventually they can get the chances to make the world better by encouraging and fostering global empathy. Therefore, they can enhance global communication skills, develop cross-cultural sensitivity, and cultivate and raise awareness as global citizens. Let me introduce a student to work for this. The purpose of their work is to encourage and foster empathy for humanity with all over the world. The students would like to deliver the message of love and peace through the story of victims of the sexual slavery called comfort women back in the Second World War period. Now this time, I will invite some of the students who carried this project. Oops. Could you hear the sound?
I think you should share the audio.
Share the audio also.
Okay. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Share.
1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Okay. We are
Hello.
Keeping up with the global era as well as developing competence as global citizens, we would like to endeavor to make the world warmer by increasing the temperature of our hearts. Especially through the book and the short film we are planning to show you, we hope to share the story of comfort women from a rural area and hope these people in this global village to know the history and the meaning of it.
We call this meaningful work 무궁화 blooming because 무궁화, the rose of Sharon, is the flower which regularly returns a day after seeming having faded away. So possess eternal blossoms, and also because it is national flower of Korea.
The book and the short film are the results from our drops of sweat, piled up on top of the drops of tears, following the sufferings of the girls described in the book. We, therefore, want this book to find a place in your heart and become a part of your life, based on the empathy with the flowers that will never fade. It is an honor for us to introduce our 무궁화 project to you. Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Bye!
Okay, there were two teams. One is for making a book and the other is making a video. The book and the video they made were translated into English. Now I will show you some of the pages of the book and would like you to listen to the audiobook they made last year, some part of it. If you want to watch the video, please give me a rain check. I will let you know the site you can visit later. I think I don't have much time to introduce all the things about this project. Okay, the audiobook.
So please don't forget the pain we've been through. I want you to remember that we had a hard time you can't even imagine. I, therefore, would like to call all of you my grandchildren. All of you who received this letter, I want you to be my grandchildren.
To my grandchildren, I would like to share this sad story, and I would like you to promise this to me. Have a happy life loving each other with dauntless strength. Don't waste your time worrying that darkness is coming. You're living in your blossom like this, and you deserve to be happier than flowers. So again, I would like to ask you to be like 무궁화, flowers that fade in the evening and start to bloom again in the morning, with courage that faces up to the biting wind, and with love that makes you empathize others' hurts. You will bloom like the most beautiful flowers in the world. To you who will live just like 무궁화, I leave you this long letter. In the season when 무궁화 is making buds, with much love, your grandma, the girl hoping to comfort your life, who was called the comfort woman.
Okay, let me finish. Yes. Okay, after printing out the book and uploading the video on social media, some of the students and I visited the victims' shelter and dedicated the book and the video. The picture on the right side, you see myself dedicating the book to the spirit of the departed, one of the victims who passed away about 2 years ago. We also sent out the books to the world. We sent the books to our exchange schools in Britain, China, Thailand, and even to Japan. Each school was so glad to have the books and promised me to use the books in class to teach the value of love, peace, and justice. Let me tell you another story of connecting people. With the purpose of encouraging and fostering empathy, my school has mutual school visit program with the exchange schools in China, the school I mentioned before, and Britain. It's time for me to deliver the story with the school in Britain. The friendship started with the letters delivering our gratitude to the veterans who protected our country during Korean War. In the picture on the right side, you can see veterans' big smiles when they received the letters from Korea, which their youth were dedicated to. The school in Britain. Oops. Sorry. The school in Britain and my school, Hanbith High School, they both found the value of making friendship based on the past. Like what I mentioned before, both schools started to make friendship understanding differences based on the common. And the relationship between the two schools started. Let's watch the BBC News when my school visited UK for the first time.
A group of South Korean students have met up for the first time with their Gloucestershire pen pals. They've developed a special bond with each other despite living over 5,000 miles apart. Last night, the South Koreans arrived at Stroud High School before meeting some of the veterans of the Korean War today. Here's our Gloucestershire reporter, Steve Nibbs.
Sophie! Meeting for the first time, but as if they were long-lost friends.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
Oh. And a chance for a few cultural exchanges from a Korean school song to a very English buffet.
Thank you.
And gifts of Laurie Lee's cider with Rosie.
It's good to see you.
But then today, a stark reminder of why there are such strong links between the two countries, as the students met two Korean War veterans who fought to liberate their country.
Very thankful to them. It just puts into perspective about how much, how difficult it was for all the soldiers.
I was so grateful to him. So it's gonna be memorable.
It's a true landmark of how history can continue and how friendships can continue based on the past.
Veterans are still treated like heroes when they return to South Korea, and today they saw the meeting as a chance to repay that generosity.
Shared with gifts and applauded, and it's amazing, really. What have we done to deserve this, like, you know? But they're so appreciative, like, you know, it's amazing.
There were more gifts, of course, thanks from a generation who owe their freedom to these soldiers and the sacrifice of their colleagues. Steve Nibbs, BBC Points West, Gloucester.
Yeah, it's memorable and I'm still touched. Well, on the second visit, my students participated in the open evening and the classes of Stroud High School. They shared the story of the relationship between the two schools, the two cities, and the two countries. And in the same year, the UK friends visited my school as well. They introduced their country and the city, Stroud, where they are from, and the students of both schools shared and understood the differences and found the common in between. This is my brief report on connecting students and schools and the value we shared. But as we know, because of COVID-19, the whole world was disconnected. So the mutual visiting program I devoted myself as a teacher in the field of international exchange education all stopped. The world seemed to be disconnected until I realized there is another way to connect people. That is online connection. And this is the last story of today. I knew there was a very good way to connect classroom abroad, but for some reasons, I hadn't tried it. However, in this time of COVID-19, I needed a breakthrough to overcome this disconnection. So I just jumped on it. I tried to make friends with the teachers who have passion to connect and exchange. And fortunately, I was able to make many good teachers as my friends. And thanks to Dr. Nanina, this great chance to share my thoughts is given to me. Thank you, Nina. I really appreciate it. Now, let me finish my story introducing the Connected Festival with Friends Abroad my school hosted. With 8 schools in 7 countries, approximately almost 107 people all over the world, we, Hanbith High School, hosted Connected Festival with Friends Abroad. It was such a great time to greet each other, share one's own culture, and enjoy the moment connected together. As I designed this festival with the teachers who I communicated with and collaborated online before, I hope this Connected Festival did give a chance for the students to make themselves greater than we teachers expect. Speak honestly, I was worried a bit before connecting on that day. However, with the great help from all the teachers and all the students who joined this festival, the festival was successful. I hope this Connected Festival can be a chance for all the participants for their future life. As for my students, with the chances of connecting classes abroad, they began to recognize the importance of international exchange and cooperation more than before, and they began to recognize the value of harmony through the chances of connecting people abroad and learning the common from the differences we have. This is the story of today. We will have hard time, and we are still having difficulty overcoming this horrible situation, COVID-19. However, I'm quite sure that we will get it over sooner than we expect. And with the value of harmony and the value of connecting and exchanging, we will find a way to overcome this difficulty. Thank you for listening to my story, and thank you for your attention. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It is an interesting way to spread harmony within society, even all over the world. Yeah, that has been conducted by Hanbith community. Okay, right now I would like to give a chance to Ibu Eva. Maybe you want to say something or you want to ask something to Papa Felix. Ibu Eva. Ibu Eva, you can unmute. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Ibu Eva. Ibu Eva, unmute first, Ibu.
Okay.
Again.
Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Okay, it worked.
Okay, Ibu.
Okay, can you hear me already?
Yes, ma'am. You are
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
audible.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Ibu Fitri, for letting me responding to Mr. Felix' great presentations.
Thank you.
So yeah, I'm teaching English to young learners. The subject that I hold today this semester is teaching English to young learners. And when I heard your presentations, I am very much inspired. Yeah, I'm very interested to the way you teach your students. You give them project. This is like that is like something that they create and then they share it with others.
Right. Yes.
Even take the students to meet the veterans abroad. Maybe for us here in Indonesia, such kind of chance cannot be easily get. So I am very much interested to find out, is it possible for our students, university students, to also have the chance to work with other students, even though this is not a university students. You are junior or senior high school? Junior high school.
Senior high school.
Senior high school. Okay, so yeah.
15 to 17.
We are looking forward to collaborate, even though it is online, for example, for Zoom like this, to share the experience of learning situations in South Korea, and how should here the student. My student is a teacher to be, an English teacher to be. So when I watch your video, I'm very much inspired. So I ask my students to also create comics and video, but I don't have chance to share it to others like what you did. Can you give us any ideas, or do you have any idea of working with our students? So that they can work with your students maybe 1 or 2 hours, like having certain kind like this virtual discussions.
I think there are. I think there is a various ways to collaborate each other. My focus is sharing the value together. Not just exchange different cultures, but we will find the common among the differences, and then find the value in it. Yeah, I think that's the main thing I'd like to deliver to my students. Yeah. So we can do that. Yes.
Okay, so I believe the more you work with other different culture, learning different kind of values, it can make us a better persons. We can appreciate differences, because whatever our skin color, whatever our religions, whatever our political point of view maybe, but we are still human who should share love to each other. Yeah. So, Mr. Felix, I'm looking forward to working with you in the future, collaborating for the sake of the students.
Likewise.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to it too. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Felix.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Eva, and thank you, Opa Felix, for the great explanations. And I think you should stay here until the end of the program. Yeah,
sure.
Maybe yes, maybe in the end of the session there will be questions again for you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the next speaker. He is Mr. Vivek Arya from Gurukula Kangri Vishwavidyalaya, India. Are you there? Mr.
Yeah,
Vivek.
ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for
Okay.
giving me such a wonderful opportunity. Shall we
Okay.
start?
Okay.
Yeah,
You can
I'm
start.
sharing my presentation.
Okay.
My presentation is visible. My presentation is visible or not?
Yes.
It is visible.
Yes, I can see. Yeah, I can see your presentation.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Before I start my presentation, let me introduce myself. Myself, Vivek Arya. I'm working as assistant professor in Gurukula Kangri University, Haridwar. I'm working in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Faculty of Engineering and Technology. Basically, I'm from the background of engineering. Okay. So for today's talk, I did a lot of literature. I studied various literatures reports from the Ministry of India. So before came to here, I did a lot of literature survey for this talk. Basically, by degree I'm engineer, but by my profession I am assistant professor in Kangri University, Haridwar. But by soul I am a scientist. Now I am explaining why this is. In this pandemic time, I did two inventions which is related to electronics motherboard. You can see it is in mobile phone, it is in laptop, it is in satellite, it is mostly in every electronics component. You can see the motherboard. My one invention is published and patented in India. My other invention is patented and published in the Australia also. So by soul, I'm a scientist. Even I got various awards for my inventions recently in India. And this is the small work which I am doing from last year, from last 10 years for the minorities, for the different communities of the India. We are providing the free education. You can say we are running a small organization where we teach the poor students which comes from the different communities of India. We are arranging medical camps. We are working for the empowerment of the girls in India and so on. We are also working for the environment also. Okay. So these are the outline for the today's talk. Basically, my lecture is focused on the minorities. What are the conditions of minority? What are the current status of minorities in India? What are the constitutional provision and rights for minorities in India? What are the problems faced by minorities in the current scenario of India? And what are the important or essential initiatives which are taken by government of India for the minorities? And after I will conclude my talk. So before I start my talk, let's understand majority and minority. Let's take an example. Suppose if we have 100 people in a group, and out of that, in that group, I'm dividing that group into two parts. One side I'm keeping 8 peoples, other side I'm taking 92 peoples. That 8 peoples have some distinct language. They belongs to some specific religion, say they belongs to some specific political, or we can say some economical background. So that 8 peoples in that group is called minority, and that major part of 92 people is called majority. If I talk from the perspective of India, in India basically are 6 communities which belongs to the minority. First is Muslims, second is Sikhs, next Christian, Buddhist, Jains, and the Parsis. These all are comes under the category of minorities in India. The term minority is compound of the Latin word minority, minori, and suffix ity meaning inter alia. The smaller in the number of the two aggregates that together constitute a whole. If we talk about the Sanskrit, that is the very oldest language of the world. Minority in Sanskrit is called Alpsankyak, and Alpsankyak is comes from the two words. One is Alp, other is Sankyak. Alp meaning is come, and the Sankyak meaning is Sankhya. If we combine the both the two words in Sanskrit, it becomes a Kam Sankhya. I'm just translating these words into English. Alpsankyak means in English is which is lesser in number. According to the American sociologist Lewis, which define minority as a group of people who, because of their physical, cultural, or characteristic, are signed out from the others in the society in which they live for differential and unequal treatment and who therefore regard themselves as an object of collective discrimination. Now let's come to the definition of minorities as per the Ministry of Government of India. Minorities are the group of people who are united through race, religion, language, culture, or which their members constitute, which form the basis of common identities, distinguish them. On the basis of all these factors, such groups are generally called minorities when they are less numerous than the other groups or when they occupy subordinate economic, political, social, special positions in the state. According to Oxford English Dictionary, minority defines the condition or a fact of being smaller or which may be inferior or subordinate as a number of which is less than the half of the whole. The term national minorities has been defined in the International Encyclopedia of Social Sciences. Here, this word is applicable for such group of nationals who have been in habitation in a particular place for a long time. But another group of nationals has snatched away from the power from the former's hands. Normally, it is so that the minority group is now out of power. Though that group is still in habitation in the same place, the governance and the economy of that place are being controlled by the majority, which always tends to protect its own interest. There, the majority decides the political existence of the minority because all the decisions of the politics is basically done by the minority. For example, the minority do have the right to cast their votes for the candidates contesting for the seats of parliament or legislative assembly in India, though they have been given the choice to send one or two of their representatives there. Such minority groups did find an acceptable place on the basis of their language and their different race, even among the people settled in border areas. Prior to the First World War, minorities were used to be recognized on the basis of their worshipping method. In India, in the ancient time, the peoples are classified on the basis of their work culture. There are four groups. One is Shudra, which basically done a small kind of work related, which are of tertiary sector. One group is Kshatriya, which basically works related in the army or related work. Other is Brahman or Pandit, which basically do ritual works, and other is Kshatriya, that is works for army and work as a soldier in India in ancient time. During the Muslim rule in India, jizya was imposed on the non-Muslims. We can say it is a special kind of tax which is paid by the non-Muslim. Likewise, till 1958, no Jew could become a member of the British House of Commons. In Pakistan and Islamic countries, a non-Muslim cannot become the president or the prime minister even today. Evolution of minority. How the evolution of minorities comes into the existence. Minorities come into existence either as a result of conquest and the subjugation or breakup of multinational empire, or process of amalgamation or integration of ethnic group, or immigration, or political, social, economic inequalities, or it may be a combination of these all various factors. In India, minority environment is a combination of all these such factors. Minority groups are not eternal, they are dynamic social units that may emerge, metamorphose, and dissolve over a period of time according to changing historical circumstances. Now let's talk about the features of minority. We have three important features. First, there must be a certain identifiable established special features which bind the group together and gives its member a sense of separate identity. It is also identified as such by the majority. Second important feature, the group must feel that these special identity constituting features could shape the political and social order of the society in which they exist. Thus, group must be politically relevant and must believe and desire that it can play a role in the determination of general policies and the programs of the government of India. Third feature of the minority, there must be a perception of disadvantage on the basis of special constitutive features of that group. Apart from, besides preferences and constitutive features, objective and subjective criteria, group must be numerically less as compared to the minority group. Second, determination must be based on the population of that state or determination of the population on that territory or that specific particular region. The group must have certain stable constitutive features like race, religion, caste, language, culture. Okay, the group must be in a non-dominant position. Member must be national of that country. If you talk about the subjective identification criteria for identifying minority, refer to the will of the members of the group to preserve their constitutive features in relation to other members of the society. In given by the Louis Witt, first, a minority may have pluralistic aims and it may seek to preserve their own identity and culture upon a basis of tolerance of differences and equality of opportunity. This is a sort of federal association. Next aim, a minority may have as its goal assimilation and may seek ultimately to lose its identity as a discrete group and to merge with the dominant group. This type is a the culture of the political dominant group must prevail in all contexts. Minority values and minority customs are seen as threat, coercive, solidity of society and must be eliminated. A minority may have secessionist aim to achieve political as well as cultural independence from the dominant group. Finally, the aims of minority may be a militant, it may not be interested in mere toleration, assimilation or succession, but may set as its goal political domination over the majority and other minorities in the society. We can say, if I talk about from the perspective of India, mostly minority communities of people working tertiary sector. It may be agriculture sector. Some minorities or groups are working in the fruit markets, vegetable markets. Some minorities are working in the constructions related work. It may be a road work, it may be a building work. Okay, so the condition of minorities, especially Muslim in India, is not well as compared to other minorities community in India. For example, Christians are well educated, economically sound. Parsis, Jains, Buddhists, all are the minorities except Muslim community are not economically strong, not educationally well. But in the recent time, in the last decade, the scenario is changing. The students or people from the Muslim community are also coming in the streamline. They are studying in a good college, they are studying in the good schools, they are going in a good university. So the time is changing now. The thinking of the people is also changing. In the Indian context, beginning from the Constituent Assembly debates, the term minority was to have wider connotation in the Assembly deliberation. The minorities question was regarded as encompassing the claims of three kinds of communities. First, religious minorities. Second is backward caste. Third is tribal communities. The claim for special treatment by these groups were on the basis of some disadvantage suffered by them with respect to the rest of the population rather than their numerical status. For the upliftment of minorities, Indian government made a National Commission for Minorities Act 1992. The government of India has notified five communities, namely Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Buddhist, Parsis, as the minorities at a national level. If we talk about the reference of census 2001, the share of minorities, total minorities in India is 19.6. If we talk about the population of Muslims, it was 13.4%, and the population of Christian is 2.3%, and the population of Sikhs is 1.9%, and Buddhist 0.8, Jains 0.4. But Total population of minorities in 2011, according to census of 2011, it is decreased by 0.3%. So total population according to census 2011, it is 19.3. The population of Muslims is 14.2. It is slightly increased in 2011 census. Christian 2.
Hello, Vivek. Mr. Vivek, are you there?
I think in trouble connection, I guess now.
Okay. Okay, so should we move to the next speaker, Pak Wafi?
I guess so. Later when you want to say something more, so we can invite Brother Vivek again.
Okay.
Is it okay, Opa Felix? No problem, right? We continue to the next session.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ayo, Bu Fitri, annyeonghaseyo.
Okay, you are kidding me, Pak. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, because maybe there is something trouble with Mr. Vivek connection, yeah. So it will be better if we move to the next speaker. He is Mr. Nazmul Hasan Razu from Comilla University, Bangladesh. Hello.
Hello.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. Good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay.
It's now
Good afternoon.
almost 1 p.m.
Okay, almost 1 p.m. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. How I call you? Mr. Nazmul?
Raju. You can call me Raju.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Mr. Razu, this is your turn to present. Okay, the time is yours.
Okay. Thank you very much, Fadriya. Thank you very much, the committee. You consider me as a speaker in this program. So actually, I'd like to thanks all everyone and Assalamu alaikum. It's my pleasure to have an opportunity to share my experience and to share my views on the perspective of Bangladesh. Uh, can I show you something before starting my speech? I want to show you something about Bangladesh, the harmony in the heritage in Bangladesh. So I would like to play a video. Then better, I'd like to speak.
Sorry, Mr. Razu, we cannot listen to the voice, the audio.
Would you like to share the audio?
Yes.
Brother Razu? Hello? Hello, brother?
Yes.
Okay, I think we can't hear your audio. Would you like
Oh.
to share? Yeah.
Okay.
Share audio.
Sure. Okay, this is Nazmul Hasan Raju. Starting right now. Later I will share the video. I'm the founder of Startup Community Bangladesh, and can you see me?
Yes,
Hello?
yes. We can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay, thank you. So let's talk about the majority and minority people in Bangladesh. You see the diagram. There's 87% are Muslims, almost, and 0.5% Buddhist, and here 12% Hindus, and 1% Christian in Bangladesh. And let's see, basically the interfaith dialogue may include how different faiths can live harmoniously together. So I want to show you something. From the picture, you can see a Muslim child and the Buddhist child. They're playing, and he is helping to drink water. So here the picture of the harmonious in Bangladesh, how we live in harmony. The several different religion people are living here. And the second picture, the existence of communal harmony in Bangladesh. Here you can see me and my friend. He's Robel Chakma, and I'm also Muslim, and the other guy, the Muslim. It's a picture of existence, the communal harmony in Bangladesh. And let's talk about Bangladesh. How, on the perspective of Bangladesh, recently the UN in an assembly meeting, they recognized Bangladesh as an example of communal harmony. Bangladesh is an excellent example of a nation having unflinching social and religious harmony, a rich culture of tolerance and respect amongst individuals, regardless to belief and viewpoint, make this country a model of communal harmony. So to achieve communal harmony, what should we do to share religious knowledge and insights and thoughts to each other? Now, I am Muslim, and I have many friends, Hindus, Buddhists, and Christians. So we are share. Usually we are mixed up with friendly environment, and we share their thoughts, and we share how to develop the society in the peacefully and harmonious way, and how to work together to achieve the common goals, which is peace and harmony. We work for together in religious perspective or social perspective or nationalist perspective. So to explore and learn about each other's traditions and faith. It's most important. It's most important issues, how to explore it. So I want to show you the video. That is the there is a problem to sound, and let's have a time to share it again. Share it again. Can you hear now?
Yes.
Can you hear the sound?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear the video?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think you can up the voice, the sound. I mean.
Sound is not?
Just too low. You make it up the sound.
Now can hear?
Yes, but too slow. I see fish.
Can you hear?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Peaceful symphony with a communal harmony and colorful lifestyle. Cherished by thousands of years of ancient civilizations, there are uncountable historical remembrances that reveal the golden past of this country. Madura, the 2,500-year-old fort city at Mazdangar, Bogora, is the ancient-most city in Bangladesh. The world-famous Chinese pilgrim Hasan visited here in the
What is it?
Bangladesh.
Buddhist monastery at Nauka, renowned as the biggest Buddhist structure in the South Himalayan region in the Middle Era, has been years ago. Knowledge revived from this Shalwan Vihara and Comilla had enlightened the then ancient state Shamatana. 500-year-old magnificent city, Khalifatabad. The historical lost city of Pakistan is now recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sure, the capital of the first independent Muslim Sultanate in the Gulf reminds of the ancient and glorious history of this land. Fitriyah is renowned as the territory of inhuman and archaeological landmarks in Russia. And attractive signs of art and culture is the Gangri temple at Nazmul. The most significant landmark of the Mughal era and the symbol of the capital city Dhaka. This 400-year-old city has also been holding the enchanting structure of the Victorian era. Sprinkling the grounds of architectural craftsmanship, hundreds of zamindar gardens are spread all over the country. On the south coast of Bangladesh, there is the single largest mangrove forest in the world, the Sugar Forest. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is now the crown of all. The spectacular Bangladeshi feeding method of Jaeeyun is now a unique, intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. Jaeeyun, the first GI product of Bangladesh. The Shivalpati of Bangladesh, with its traditional art of weaving, is recognized as intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. The art of pottery is an enriched tradition of Bangladesh. The sacrifice of Mother Tongue of the Bengal nation on the 21st February in 1952 is an unprecedented happening around the world. Recognized as the International Mother Language Day by UNESCO, the 21st February is celebrated to promote and protect all mother languages. The historical and legendary speech of the 7th of March, 1971, by the father of the nation, Honorable Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, guided the formation of independent Bangladesh, is recognized as a world important documentary heritage by UNESCO. Is romantic. The first day of the day of colorful conquest, recognized as UNESCO Tangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. This Mongol Shubhayantra is a unique festival of the Bengali culture. This is Bangladesh, grandeur, glory, calm of conquer, harmony of heritage.
Thanks,
Brother,
thanks for your passion.
I love the clothes making.
Did you enjoy the video?
Yes.
I think
Yes, yes, I enjoyed the video, although the voice is not clearly heard. Yeah.
Heard.
Okay.
But Bu Fitri,
Yes?
I think in Bangladesh, special clothes made is amazing. How much is it, Brother Razu, for the clothes?
Actually, we produce clothes, and we have so many. We have a rich garments industry, and you want to know the price of clothes, right?
Yeah.
it's,
I think that's a special.
It's not for it's not expensive. It's cheap here.
Really? Bu Eva, halo Bu Eva.
And I think there is a similar handicraft as in Indonesia, Pak Wafi.
What is that?
Tadi ada ini.
Tikar.
Seitolpati. Ya, kalau di Indonesia tikar.
Okay.
Tikar, mat.
Okay. And then pottery.
Pottery.
Yeah, pottery. Yeah. Yeah, it's like.
Bu Fitri. Hello. I think Bu Eva would like to exchange batik with special clothes from. Hello, Bu Eva.
Halo, Bu Eva.
You can unmute yourself. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it worked already. Yeah. Mr. Razu, yeah, as Ibu Fitri said that we generally have the same common thing. We have tikar, what is it? Tikar and the clothes. Here we call it songket.
Okay.
Yeah, we call it songket here in Indonesia, and we also has a lot of what is it? Ancient building from Hindu and Buddha. Here, like Borobudur, Prambanan, etc. So we are in Asia. Seems that we have quite the same history. So if we able to live in harmony, wow, the peace will be around the world. Mr. Razu, I know something about your work with your friends from different religions. I believe that when many people do that, when many people, even though they have a lot of differences, but they don't see it as a threat, but they see it as a wealth, to develop the world into a better one, I think it will be great. So as a teacher, I believe that what is important is, like Mr. Felix did, that implementing the values to always respect and see the difference not as a threat but as a power to share peace to all the people around the world, will make, yeah, the world live in harmony. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, the world live in peace. So what about what is it, the educations in Bangladesh? Do the governments or the organizations, the individual, the private organizations do the same thing like here in Indonesia? So we are in Indonesia, not living in city where technology, where infrastructure are good enough and can be reached easily by the students. But Bangladesh, India, Indonesia, maybe the same. Part of our country cannot reach the technology. So what about you as a social worker, maybe as a social worker, try to develop the educations there in Bangladesh?
Okay. Thank you so much. We got freedom. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Clearly.
So you already know that we got independence from Pakistan in 1971 on the time, and the name the behind this, there is a story behind the Bangladesh. Our mother tongue is Bangla, and we speak in Bangla. And here you see the video. We all are Bangali. We all are Bangali. That means আমরা সবাই Bangali. That means here the people of Muslims, Hindus, Buddhists, and Christians. We are all together, and we are living in a harmonious way. And when the liberation were when the liberation were held, all religious people fought for that. And right now, day after tomorrow, the 16th December, is your victory day. And we will celebrate.
Wow, happy Independence Day.
And the people of Bangladesh are celebrating 2020 and 2021 as a Mujib years to commence the father of the nation, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, for safeguarding communal harmony in the country. And all the educational institutions and all the private sectors, all the institutions celebrating this event as a part of communal harmony, and is one of the important features to uphold the constitutions of Bangladesh. And religious harmony has existed in the Bengali culture for thousands of years. And I want to mention something, the great quotes of the father of the nation, Bangladesh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, on his speeches said there are Hindus, Muslims, and Bengalis, non-Bengalis in this Bengal. They are our brother. It is our responsibility to protect them so that we are not discredited. So from this course inspired Bangamudhu's lecture, the people of Bangladesh, they got the spirit of harmony, and we achieved the victory through the great liberation war in 1971. Okay, and the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, one of his speeches said there were Hindus, Muslims, and Bengalis in this country. So people of all religions will enjoy the freedom to practice their religion, and Bangladesh will be built in a non-communal spirit and will be developed with prosperity. And we all celebrate all the festivals of all religions. Okay, so you got understand that what a communal harmony in Bangladesh, and in all institutional, we are all brothers. There is no divided who is Hindu, who is Christian, who is Buddhist. We are like all brother and sister. And if you want to develop this harmony in the global area, we are already I have connected so many, I have so many friends, India, Malaysia, Thailand, and Japan, China, and we are connecting through online, and we are sharing our views how to make this world peaceful as a global harmony. So uh, I want to share you something from my presentation. That's why I haven't finished my presentation. And the peace and harmony of mankind society should be integral and comprehensive. They consist of the following areas. This should be an international political order that embodies equality and mutual trust. If we make the mutual trust and maintaining security and justice jointly by political cooperation, that will be very great for one country to another country to make a harmonious situation. So, and the one thing need to mention, a global culture atmosphere that fully embodies diversity and integration, conducting dialogues, exchanges, and consolidate, enhance friendship, and dissolve historical prejudice that we're doing right now. I would like to thank the committee. I would like to thank Mr. Wafi. Uh, that's a nice session. It's a nice session,
Okay.
and in this session we got connected from several countries, friends, and we can exchange our views from several perspectives.
Brother Razu, hello.
Okay.
Yes.
And Opa Felix, I think Ibu Mutmainah is available here in our forum. Hello, Ibu Mutmainah. Ibu Dokter, hello. Brother Vivek, hello. Check, hello. Brother Vivek, I think you should unmute your microphone. Ask to unmute.
Hello, am I audible?
Check. Yes, Brother Vivek, I think you can continue the session after Brother Razu.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Ibu Fitri, hello Ibu Fitri.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, go.
Okay, thank you very much for your great presentation, Mr. Razu. And yeah, I'm so interested in the way, in how the people in Bangladesh spread the harmony within society. And thank you very much for taking us in a virtual trip in Bangladesh.
Amazing.
Okay, yes, amazing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's the time for us to continue. Yeah. Okay. I would like to allow Mr. Vivek to continue the presentations.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving me permission. And sorry for the inconvenience. Actually, last night there is a snowfall, heavy snowfall in this area, and now it's raining. So due to some network issues, I disconnected here. Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you can start.
Okay. If we talk about the type of minority in India on the basis of Supreme Court's decision, it is basically of two types. It is linguistic minorities, other is religious minorities. Linguistic minorities are basically which are residing in the territory of India or in any part thereof having a distinct language or there is specific script. But if we talk about the religious minorities are those peoples who are having some specific or religion and they are resides in the territory of India. Now let's talk about some constitutional provisions. As we all know, every country makes laws, some provisions for the upliftment of the minorities. But in India, the term minority has not been properly defined anywhere in the Indian constitution, but the minority status has been confirmed on many groups. According to the Article 29 of the Constitution, any group living within the jurisdiction of India is entitled to preserve and promote its own language, script, or literature and culture. According to Article 30, it states that a minority group, whether based on a religion or language, shall have the right to establish and administer educational institutions of their choice. According to Article 51A, which is of special relevance for the minorities, for the promotion of minorities communities, let's talk about the rights of minorities, which is given by the Constitution. Article 15 provides prohibition of discrimination on the ground of religion, race, caste, sex, and the place of birth. That means any person from the territory of India can work anywhere without any problem. Article 16 provides equality of opportunity in matter of public employment. That means any person from any community, he or she can work in any location in the India. Article 25 provides freedom of consciousness and free profession, practice and propagation of religion. That means any person, that it may be male or female, can work in any profession without any hesitation, without any restrictions. Article 26 provides freedom to manage religious affairs. It may be subject to public order, morality, and health. Every religious denomination or any section. Article 27 says freedom as to payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. No person shall be compelled to pay any taxes, the proceeds of which are specifically appropriated in payment of expenses for the promotion or the maintenance of any particular religion or religious denomination. Article 29, protection of interest of minorities. Article 29 section A provide any section of the citizen residing in the territory of India or any part thereof having a distinct language, script, culture of its own shall have the right to conserve the same. Second section of Article 29 says no citizen shall be denied admission to any educational institution maintained by state or central government, or it may receive any funding from state government, or it receive funding from the central government, or from any part of the world. So any student or any people can take admission in any educational institution in India anywhere without any religion, race, caste, language restrictions. Article 30, it is related to the right to minorities establish and administer educational institution. Problem faced by in India, I believe in that harmony is a very important part for the to run the healthy governance in any country, but still I feel minorities in every part of the world, I'm not talking about only the India, every part of the world is still facing some problems. It may be a problem of identity, it may be a problem of security, it may be a problem relating to equality or equity, it is related to communal tensions or riots, lack of representation in civil services and politics, failure to stick honestly to secularism. As India has declared itself a secular country, the very spirit of constitution is a secular, but still, as in past, I can see, even you all can see over the internet, and just in last week, shown various news all over the world related to all these. So still, I'm saying minorities are facing various few problems. Education and employment among minorities in India. Participation of minorities is relatively low in education space, but has improved in recent years. As I already discussed, that minorities are basically working in the tertiary sector. They are working in the food market, they are working in the fish market, they are working in the vegetable markets, they are indulge in some construction work. That means they are working in any field where they can earn very less. But the scenario is changing. People from the minority categories are working for in a better way. They are taking admission into good institution. They are starting their good startups in India. There are some initiatives which are taken by Government of India for the upliftment of the minorities community. Prime Minister New 15 Points program, it is basically for providing a house to the minorities communities and enhancing opportunities in the education, in the job also. In 1992, National Commission of Minorities was set up by the Union Government of India to protect the existence of minorities all over the India, and they are started various schemes. For example, Ustad scheme. The scheme aims at the upgrading skill and training in preservation of traditional ancestral arts and crafts of minorities. Hamari Dharohar scheme. The scheme aims to preserve the rich heritage of the minority communities in the context of Indian culture. Khwaja Garib Nawaz Senior Secondary School, it was set up in 1994 in Ajmer. Next, Nai Manjil, a bridge, a course to study the academic and skill development gaps of the Dini Madrasa pass out with their mainstream counterparts. That means the students who are taking education from the madrasa, they can get the education from the good institution of engineering, whether it may be engineering institution, it may be a science institution, it may be arts education institution. So they are basically fulfilling the gaps between all these. Strengthening of state work boards, government working very good for all these. Nai Rosni schemes, the scheme is, and we
Mr.
say,
Vivek, sorry
yeah,
for
ma'am.
interrupt. Yes,
Yeah,
you
ma'am.
have 1 minute left.
Yeah, okay,
1
ma'am.
minute.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. So these are the various schemes which are launched by Government of India. Government are also providing a reservation for the minorities in the education. They are providing free arrangement for the coachings for the weaker section, or we can say minorities. They are providing reservation in occupation. They are also providing a funding, or we can say financial help to the minority peoples. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. In this Yojana, they are providing house to the minorities. Government providing subsidies to the minorities. Now I'm concluding my talk. Only a coalition of the oppressed caste, classes, and the gender across the religion can overcome communalism. Struggle for secularization has to go along with the resistance to the majoritarian attempt to equate majority and minority communalism. This courage and the cycle of communal hatred and violence can be stopped only by the ending first the history of the false equivalences and selective silences. Now, at that, these are the references which I am using for my talk, and the link for the Ministry of India for the data. In that, I'm saying harmony is the demand of the current time, that every people who belongs to the different communities, they live together, they must live together. It is a need of the time. This is we can see it's also the pandemic time. Muslim supports Hindus in India, Hindu supports Muslim, Hindu supports Buddhist, Buddhist supports the Muslim. In the recent last 8-9 months, we have seen the perfect example in everywhere in the world. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me wonderful opportunity for sharing my views.
Okay.
Thank you, Abdul sir.
Okay, what a wonderful presentation, Mr. Vivek Arya. Thank you so much. Maybe we can have a further discussion in the last session
Okay,
this
sure.
afternoon.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, after visiting South Korea, and then we moved to India, and then we visit Bangladesh, and we visit again India. Let's go home, yeah. Yeah, it's like a virtual trip. Okay.
I also would like to visit Indonesia after pandemic.
Okay. So in this case, I would like to invite the last speaker. He is Mr. A.Ghufran Ferdiant from Indonesia. He is a lecturer of EIN Madura. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. A.Ghufran Ferdiant, yeah, to know more about Indonesia. Hello, Pak Ghufran.
Halo, Pak.
Pak Ghufran, are you there?
Pakai apa namanya?
Okay, for all speakers, Felix
Hello?
and Mr. Arya, and also Mr. Razu, would you please send us the slide of PowerPoint? Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Mr. Ghufran is already here. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, Pak Ghufran. Okay, Pak Ghufran, you can start the presentation. Pak Ghufran.
Okay. Hello, Bu Fitri.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, it's
Bu
clear,
Fitri.
Pak. Yes, Pak. You can start the presentation, Pak.
Hello, Bu Fitri.
Yes, it's clear, Pak.
Yes. It's clear.
Yes.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning for everyone all over the world. Okay, now I would like to present about majority and minority, but in the context of Indonesia. Yeah. Can you see the scene? Yeah, okay.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Yeah. Wait for a minute. Oh, it's too large. It's too large. Wait for a minute. Okay. The title is Majority and Minority, Love and Polite Speech of Moderate Muslims for Peace in Indonesia. Just now, Mr. Mr. Razu and the others talk about education and about country in terms of majority and minority. Okay, today I would like to explain you or tell you about the majority and minority in our country, Indonesia, and we would like to talk about love and polite speech of moderate Muslim for peace in Indonesia. Okay, and now I would like to tell you about religious diversity. The first one, there are some religions. There are some religions in Indonesia. The first one is Islam. The second one is Catholic Christianity. The third one is Protestant Christianity, Buddha, and Hindu. Yeah. Okay. Just now, I had told you about what is it? The religious diversity. There are only 5 religions, but actually there are many religions in Indonesia. But because there is Pancasila, in which Pancasila just admit that the religion should has one God. Yeah. Okay, so at the end, the country claimed there are only 5. There are only 5 religions. Okay, cultural diversity. Yeah, in Indonesia. Yeah, there are many tribes in Indonesia. Madurese, Javanese, Balinese, etc. Yeah. I myself is Maduris. I live in Madura Island. Yeah, exactly in Pamekasan. Okay. Frankly speaking, I'm one of the lecturers in Jaeeyun Madura, a state Islamic institute of Madura, but it is located in Pamekasan. So I am Maduris, and so although we are in different tribes, but we live in harmony. Yeah, we live in harmony. Yeah. Because of the diversity, because the diversity of culture and religion, so formulators of Pancasila did something to overcome this problem. Yeah. So independence of Indonesia in 1945. In 1945, so there are 5 people in which there are Mr. Sukarno as the first president, and Muhammad Hatta, Mr. Muhammad Hatta, the first vice president, and Mr. Supomo, Mr. Muhammad Yamin, and the last is Kiai Haji Abdul Wahid Hasim. Kiai is a title. Kiai is a title. Someone who is the leader of Islamic boarding school is Kiai. He has many. He is called as Kiai. Kiai is Islamic scholar. In other words, he is called as ulama. So then it is mentioned as ulama. Okay. So Pancasila was born to overcome the diversity in order to make unity and, of course, to create peaceful country. Okay, next. Yeah. Pancasila has 5 principles. Yeah, there are 5 principles in Pancasila. So the first one in the fourth one is democracy from the people, led by wisdom of consultation of the representative of the people. And the last is social justice for every people of Indonesia. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we will refer back to the first slide. This slide. Yeah. Okay. The 5th formulator is very special because he is Kiai or ulama, and the stream of his religion in which his religion is Islam, is moderate Islam. So a kiai or ulama with moderate Islam has had participated in giving some ideas in terms of peace of our country. So he could be mentioned as a hero too. Okay, so once again, there are 5 principles of Pancasila in which it was born to overcome the diversity in Indonesia, in which they hope that there will be peace in Indonesia, and Indonesia will develop in order to be the best country. Yeah. To the second principle, aware-minded and civilized humanity. Yeah. Please pay attention to the first one. In which we speech and love. Why I discuss about this? Because yeah, nowadays there are some problems with with the unity and the harmony of Indonesia. Yeah, so I hope that this idea, this thought, will give a contribution to overcome the problems of people in Indonesia. Yeah, sometimes because of diversity of ideas, culture, and religion, they hit one another. They hit one another in order to be writers, and they always think that they have power to to have Indonesia. So Indonesia is admitted as their country only, yeah, while the others are not Indonesians. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Polite speech. Polite speech in applying polite speech, we should have tolerance and solidarity. Tolerance here means we respect for differences. The second one, we should have self-evaluation. Self-evaluation here means, yeah, for instance, we
Sorry, Pak Ghufran. Pak Ghufran, are you there? Okay, sorry, maybe Pak Ghufran get trouble in connections. Hello, Pak Ghufran.
Pak Ghufran is in trouble.
Okay.
We can directly get some questions from audiences if you have.
Okay, that's my question, Pak Wafi. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions in line with our presentation, yeah, you can ask anything to our speakers today, Opa Felix, Mr. Vivek,
Fitri,
and
can
also.
you hear me?
Okay, yes,
Fitri,
yes, I can hear you, Pak.
Fitri bisa dengar ya?
Yes.
Okay, can you hear me?
Finally, yes.
Can I continue my material?
Yes, you can continue, but you have 2 minutes more, sir.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
It's too short. Okay. Yeah. Criteria of moderate Islam. So, criteria of moderate Islam are understanding reality, understanding fiqh priority, make it easy for others in religion, comprehending religious text comprehensive, be tolerant, understanding sunnatullah in creation. So for those who are master this, so they are admitted as moderate Muslim. Okay, now we would like to talk about love. Rasulullah SAW, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Man la yarham la yurham." Muslim hadith. That is, whoever does not love, he will not be loved. Blah 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 by Allah. So, if someone doesn't love the others, so he will not be loved by Allah or our God. And here, polite speech regarding Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 3. Surely those who lower their voice at the sight of their messenger of Allah are the ones whose hearts Allah has tested to fear, for them forgiveness and great reward. The moderate Muslim can use love and polite speech in order to lead us to peaceful country. Okay, it is the formula of peaceful country. Yeah, the first one is about religious and cultural diversity. Sometimes because of this, there are some problems in our country. But if Indonesian people use love and polite speech, so God willing, everything will be over. So for instance, we use love because there are some problems, so we use love and polite speech. So at the end, the result will be peaceful country. So Indonesia will be peaceful country. Okay, because the time is very limited, so I got to run. I have got to run. Okay, conclusion. Yeah, love and polite speech applied by moderate Muslims can lead Indonesian people to a peaceful country. I think that's all. Thank you very much.
Halo Bu Fitri. Cek Bu.
Fitri.
Unmute Bu.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I think you look hungry. I think you look hungry.
Not really.
I do the same thing. I am hungry too.
Be responsible.
Okay. Thank you.
Opa Felix, hello, Opa Felix. Have you got your lunch?
Then you know, Pak Fafi, right now I have a nasi buhari.
Amazing. Okay,
Okay,
Bu Fitri.
okay, thank you, Pak Ghufran, for the great explanations. And this is the questions and answer. Is it right, Pak Fafi? Okay, so in this case, I will give an opportunity. I will give a chance for all participants. Maybe one of you want to ask anything. Oh, sorry. Want to ask something to all speakers right now? Yeah. You can use a feature. Raise your hands. Raise hands in your Zoom meeting.
Question, Bu Fitri, you may have some questions for us. To Opa Felix, to Brother Vivek, or to Brother Nazmul.
Okay, actually my questions here for Mr. Vivek, yeah, about how the minority maintain the existence and what is, how the relationship between the minority with the dominance in India.
The Vivek. And unmute first.
Sorry, Mr. Vivek, you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Go on.
As I'm going towards my answer for my question, as you all know, India is the biggest democratic country in the world. You know, different communities, people from different religions are staying here. But as I'm asking my question, it's a very important relationship between the existence of minorities and dominant peoples. But truly speaking, in India, the dominant peoples have a major role even in the election, in the economical policies, in the other educational policies, so they play a vital role. But now the scenario is changing in last 1 decade. Even people from the minorities communities are coming in the mainstream of the system of the India. They are representing their communities even in the government of the India.
Oh, I see.
Any other question?
Okay, I want to give this chance to other participants. Maybe Pak Wafi, do you want to say something?
Yeah. I am curious to Opa Felix. Hello.
Okay, I'm here.
Yeah. When I see your presentation just now, it's amazing. And but you don't talk anything about religion, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. I would like to know the majority and minority of religions there.
Yeah. Yes. I can see the difference between my speech and other speakers' presentations. Yeah. I don't focus on minority and majority. I just focus on harmony.
Yes. Yeah,
that's the question from you.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Actually, I would say my country, Korea, is becoming more and more multicultural society. However, as you know, we Korea is not like multicultural societies like your countries. Yes. So, and as for religions, yeah, we have as for religion, we have many religions. Buddhist and Christians and Muslim as well, and so many minor religions. We have so many, but we respect each other. Yeah.
Each other, right?
There isn't any conflict between any physical struggle between religions, but sometimes in family, if there are some various religions in one family, it's gonna be a problem, little problem. Yes. Yes.
So you mean religion is not a problem at all in your country then?
Not very much. Not very much. Yeah. There is, yeah, there is some problems, but there are some problems, but not very much like other countries, because I don't know, it's kind of complicated thing to explain clearly, but there is no physical struggle between them. Yes. I guess I think that we respect each other. I don't know. It's complicated. It's hard question.
Yeah. But okay. But I see from your presentation just now, you don't think about it, but you just focus on how to live in harmony, right?
Right.
That's the big point. Okay.
Okay, is there another comment, Pak Wafi? Oh,
I think Bu Nurul Fadilah would like to have some questions.
Okay, Ibu Nurul Fadilah. Yeah. Ibu Nurul Fadilah, are you there?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
Okay, Ibu. Yes, do you want to say something or ask something to all speakers?
Do you want to practice your Bangla language?
Actually, I want to practice my Korean language. May I?
Korean language.
But maybe you turn on your video, Ibu.
OMG, I don't have my video right now.
Yes, sorry.
MGO.
So you can imagine my face from the picture. Yeah, it is actually it's the same, similar picture my real face.
I know that you are wearing mukna, right?
Okay, I will wear it. I don't remember that I need to wear it.
Okay. Your question?
안녕하세요 to Mr. Who's name? Is it?
Felix.
Jaeeyun.
Jaeeyun, what's Jaeeyun, yeah?
Jaeeyun, yes. You can call me Jaeeyun or Felix or Mr. Yang. Yeah, either way. Yes. Glad to meet you.
Okay, wait. Actually, you suddenly asked me to ask question, yeah? Okay, I'm here wearing mukena right now.
Finally.
I want to ask it's actually my very I have a very favorite things with Korean drama. I want to ask maybe a little different from this topic. What is actually happen in the real life from Korean life? Is it the same, almost the same with Korean drama or not? I didn't see different minority and majority from the drama itself, right? They didn't show the minority and majority from the drama. Most of the drama that I watch.
Right,
so
right. Yes.
I want to know what happening in the real life.
As I told you all before, Korea is becoming more and more multicultural society, but we don't have many cultural varieties, just like your countries. So for sure we also have some problems about majority and minority, but I would say in Korea the more thing we have is the richer and the poor. Not various things about the religious difference or ethnic difference. We don't have much problems like other countries, but the economic things, the richer and poor. Yes. I think you can see some aspect of Korean society via Korean dramas. Yes, it's very similar, but some dramas just focus on the good things.
Yeah. Okay. What about the education?
Oh, education.
Do the people react? I mean, their behavior. Do they behave different with educated people with non-educated people there?
Okay.
Or based on their
in
own
Korea,
culture?
in Korea, almost 100% people go to college.
Okay.
Yeah. And the education is the most important thing for every single Korean. So many people, most of Korean people have chance to higher education, but that makes one problem as well. I mean, the Korean society is very competitive.
Okay.
Very competitive. It's very hard to get a job because most all the people have qualification. So the higher education doesn't make sure that getting a job. So yeah, I would say it's sorry about the bell. Yeah. You know, the higher education doesn't make sure that there are better jobs. So yeah, I would say the Korean society very competitive and higher education with higher education background.
So I want to make sure one thing, that when you say almost 100% people in Korea go to college, means that poor people also have a chance to go college too.
Yes. They borrow some money from the bank.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
And the letting the children go to college is a main purpose, main aim for the parents. Yeah.
Okay.
So back in the old days, they're saying selling the cow and let my kid go to college.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That is
education
good.
is very important thing in Korea.
So parents thinks a very how to say modern
Responsible.
education. Yeah, responsible. Okay. Yeah. So maybe Kaifa we didn't have that 100% in here, yeah, because not all parents here responsible about education for kids.
Yeah. For in Indonesians educations, not many people afford to pay or to send their children to university. So that's why the government have a policy here for the senior high school to have like double track for the senior high school. The senior high school must also teach the students like skills, soft skills, so that when they graduated from senior high school, even though they don't go to college, they still have skills to be maybe like entrepreneur or developing their own
skills,
way of living. Yeah, even though they do not apply certain job in what is it, company, for example, because when you work in a company, you should have a high education degree.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yaak, for your answer. It is very nice.
Thank you for asking the questions. Yeah, thank you.
Nice from you, yeah. Thank you. See you.
See you.
Udah, Bro Wafi. Thank you for the chance, Kak Eva.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Pak Wafi, is it enough for questions and answer sessions?
One more question if it's possible. If not, it's okay.
One more questions from the participants. Okay, dear all participants, you can use feature raise hands.
Ibu Fitriyah, would you like to say something to Jena Jabez? Hello, Jena Jabez.
Hello, Jena Jabez. Yeah. Wait.
Hello, Jena. Yes, not here. Tahani Basharat.
Oh, yes.
Tahani Basharat, no here also.
Yeah. Jena Jabez from?
I don't know.
Pak Wafi?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, from India.
From in.
She say hello right now.
Maybe she cannot unmute herself. Safik?
Ask to unmute.
Yeah, Jena Jabez. Yeah. Safik, can you help Mrs. Jena Jabez to unmute herself?
That one. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Can I ask something to Mr. Vivek? Mr. Vivek Arya.
Whoever.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Vivek.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Mr. Vivek.
Yeah, Mr. Vivek. Thank you. Mr. Vivek, you claim yourself as a social worker. So my question is, what is the hardest thing that you meet during your what is it? Your effort in making an equality happen in India? What is your biggest problems actually?
Okay, ma'am. Actually, ma'am, in our organization, students from belongs to minorities. He belongs to the Christianity. He belongs to Muslim community. He belongs to Parsis. He belongs to Hindu. So students from the different communities and the different parts of the country, they are coming in our organization for free education purpose. It may be for competitive exams. It may be for some university exam. So there we provide a free education. But in the beginning, when we started our organization, even students didn't believe on us that whether we are providing a free education in real or whether it is a fake. Some even political leaders, as I belongs to a majority community of India, but still I'm working for the minorities community because I have some mind of setup because I want to do something for the world, for my country also. Even I believe in myself, I only can single change the complete world. So in the starting, few ministers, few leaders contacted to us that they are providing funding to us for the welfare of our organization. But from last 10 years, we are not taking any funding from anywhere. We are still, me and my two friends, we are working here for the welfare of society, even for the minorities.
Yeah, well, yeah. That will be great if many people like you around the world, Mr. Vivek.
Actually, in the starting, I introduced myself. I am by degree, I'm engineer. By profession, I am assistant professor in university. But my soul, I am a social worker and as a scientist.
Yeah, yeah. I have read a statement and I really agree with this. I don't know whether Mr. Felix, Mr. Vivek, Mr. Razu, and Mr. Ghufran, do you agree with me that we can change the world from our classroom?
Yes. Yes. As a
Yes.
teacher, even I believe as a single person, I want to change the world.
Yeah, I believe that as a teacher, as an educator, if we implement the values like what Mr. Felix did, so I believe because the students will be the leader in the future. So if the leader already have that peaceful mind, so yeah, their policy will
as a teacher, it is our duty to
peace.
inculcate good moral values inside their brains.
Yeah, I think we should give point more on that. Yeah, because
Yeah,
as an educator, not many policy that we can make, but at least we can prepare the students that maybe we'll have a chance in the future to create
they are the
to
future
make
leaders
any
of the country,
policy.
of the nations. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Brother Razu, are you there? I think Brother Razu is not there anymore.
Kayaknya mau ngomong sesuatu.
Yes.
I think Bu Eva. Should we stop the session, I think, because the time is over. And Opa Felix would like to go home, I think. The bell is ringing.
Okay, the bell was ringing, so the time is over. Okay, Pak Wafi, should we close the discussion?
Okay, okay.
Okay, dear ladies and gentlemen, because the bell was ringing, and so it means that we are currently in the end of the program. And one thing I can notice is we have to foster tolerance in a multicultural society, and it can be start from our class. Yeah, so we need to develop children's multicultural competence, and it is the ability to understand, effectively interact with others, and communicate with people from different culture or communities. So children need to acknowledge that how they perceive the world can be different from others' perspective. So I can say again that we should share the harmony, love, peace, and respect within society and all over the world. And again, I would like to say thank you to all speakers.
Ibu
Thank
Fitri?
you. Yes.
Ibu Fitri, have you remind them to send their presentation slide to us?
Yes, I have asked Mr. Felix
Okay,
and
thank
Mr.
you.
Vivek to send the slide
Yeah,
of
ma'am.
presentation.
I will share it with Abdul sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I would like to say thank you to all speakers. Opa Felix, yeah. Kamsahamnida.
Thanks to all of you.
Kamsahamnida. Okay, Mr. Vivek Arya, Mr. Razu, and Pak Ghufran, we got already new insight in line with multicultural and also harmony in 4 countries. Yeah, it actually opened our eyes, and it's also inspiring. Again, thank you very much, and hope to see you in other occasions. See you.
Amin.
And thank you very much for your all participation, and thank you all to language unit crew, Bu Eva and Pak Wafi. Thank you very much.
Welcome. You did
Okay.
such a great performance, Fitri. I'm proud of you.
Thank you for the
Thank
host.
you. Okay. For all participants, don't forget to fill out the link, and the certificate will be automatically sent to your email. And again, I would like to remind you, don't forget to like and share and also subscribe our YouTube channel UPT Bahasa IAIN Madura. Is that right, ma'am?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. The last, I do apologize for many mistakes this afternoon. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih banyak Mr. Felix, Mr. Vivek Arya, Mr. Razu, and Mr. Ghufran, and all the participants.
Bu Eva, Brother Vivek, bukhatan yafat.
What?
Apa itu?
Bukhatan yafat. Thank you very much.
Is it right? Did we spell? Did you spell the right word?
Bukhatan yafat. Allah.
Mr. Felix, do you know the meaning of Opa in Indonesian?
Sir, please can you translate it?
Oh.
Abdul sir.
Is there Opa?
Opa is grandpa in Indonesian, you know?
Opa
is grandpa in Indonesian.
Single P. Opa with single P.
Opa.
In Korean you have
Korean double P.
Thank you so much for this amazing session and amazing presentation. I'm Palestine. Thank you so much.
Thanks to.
Okay, welcome.
Is it? Thank you.
Ibu Tahani Bazarat from Palestine.
Yes, I am from Palestine. I am a PhD student.
Assalamualaikum, Sayyidah.
How do you know
University.
lecture talk?
Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. Thank you so much.
أهلا وسهلا
for this amazing
في
session and amazing presentation.
أهلا وسهلا في إلكتروتوك.
Thank you so much. This is amazing opportunity for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. MashaAllah.
Are you a teacher or a lecturer?
Yeah, I am an English teacher. I'm an English teacher, and I am a PhD student at USIM University in Nilai.
Would you like to send us your profile? Probably someday I need you to be one of the presenters.
Okay, inshallah, I will send it to you. But if you send for me your email, I will send by chatting my email, and you can email me. I appreciate this opportunity. I would like to.
We would like to write on the chat box.
Okay, I will write my own email. Thank you so much. To make it safe for all. It was amazing session and amazing presentation.
Yes, this is. I mean,
thank you so much. To make it safe for all.
You know, this is the example of living in harmony, because we all over the world can live together. We don't think about religion, but we come here to
I
share.
appreciate that, and I like it so much because there's no differentiation between the religions, no differentiation between male or female, just hanging out and exchanging the information between each other in a simple and fun enjoyment environment. I like it so much, and I was grateful for you for this opportunity. Thank you so much. To make it safe for all.
Yeah, sama-sama.
Yeah.
Apa lagi Bu? Ada yang mau di ini?
I'm afraid the keynote speaker still have another schedule.
Yeah,
so
Opa Felix, the bell is ringing.
The bell is ringing. Yeah.
Kamsahamnida.
Kamsahamnida.
You want to say something, Opa?
Yeah, okay. Before I leave, I would like to say something to you, and it's my honor to be here with you, speaking about the harmony and the love and peace for the better world. And I've learned so many things from your presentations and from the dialogue and conversations. So it's very good time, and it's very, as I said in the presentation, it's another memorable time. Yeah, so thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Our pleasure to be with you, Opa Felix.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Is it possible if you arrange some session to invite Korean artists to be in Zoom? Is it okay? Is it possible for you to arrange special event to invite Korean artists?
Korean actor.
Yes, correct. Is it possible?
He must be kidding.
I'll try.
Okay.
Let me try.
Okay, good.
Right.
Oh, Ustadzah Tahani Basharat with her students, Ibu Bu Eva.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Students, hi.
Can you give her spotlight, everyone? Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
My students.
Wow, lovely.
Wow, so wonderful.
Yeah. What time is it there in Palestine?
Waalaikumsalam. Where are you from?
What time is it in Palestine?
They are in the 8th grader, because we have a session about speaking skills. I entered this session and they listened to the whole session. It was amazing session. Thank you so much. To make it safe for all. Safe time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Welcome, beautiful.
Thank you. Wow.
Barakallah.
Stay safe and healthy, everyone.
Sayyidah Tahani.
Thank you so much.
Sayyidah Tahani, you can ask one of your students to speak.
Okay, Kim Sarah.
Introduce herself.
Okay, Sarah, introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm 12 years old. I'm Palestinian. I'm a student at the English school.
I'm the 8th grade.
Shara.
She said that.
Her name is Shara. Sayyidah Tahani.
I think they have not good connection.
Yes.
Because there's the incoming exam. She loves me so much.
Okay. I think Opa Felix, hello, Opa.
Yes.
I think it is nice for you if you can get connection to Sayyidah Tahani because she has a student.
Oh yeah, sure.
To
Yeah.
make some collaboration.
Yeah.
Sayyidah Tahani. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Unstable connection, I think, Opa.
Yeah.
Well, I guess everyone, I think the time is really over now, and the bell again is ringing. So I think we should end this session.
Don't mind the bell. It's okay. Don't mind.
No. Okay, again, thank you very much indeed. We should leave this room and probably we can have the next session. And inshallah, next January, we will have 5 days.
Mega lecture talk.
Mega lecture talk, 5 days. So from Monday to Friday, I guess.
Yeah. Hope you
so we can meet again.
Hope all the keynote speakers today can join again with us next January.
Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Salam from Indonesia. Selamat sore.
Bye now. Okay, 안녕히 계세요.
안녕하세요. Kamsahamnida. Is it right?
Love you. Okay.
Love you.